Hey Aquarius, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. Happy New Year Aquarius. I want to wish you guys a great 2025. This is January 1st. My fellow Aquarians are going to do a general reading for everyone. Please keep that in mind, okay? Only take messages that resonate. Don't make a reading fit if it doesn't fit. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can contact me below in the description box to set that up. I hope everybody had a great Christmas and a holiday season. It was very, very low key for me, very quiet. I'm just so, I don't know, I'm glad we're in a new year. It's time for change. 2024 can be, it can be done and gone with. Let's just move on to 25 and hope for and wish for happier, better things. Let's see what the messages are for you guys. January 1st, today's New Year's Day. We had that new moon. We had the new moon in a new year, which is really cool because I think that this is about reflecting the things, the new potential, the new possibilities that you want to bring into your new year. And I feel like the moon sometimes illuminates things for us. It reflects things for us. Maybe giving you a chance to reflect on all the things that the good, the bad, the ugly. What is it that you want to bring into 2025? What is your potential? What do you want for yourself? What is your thing? So there's some new energy for the new year, which is really cool. 6 of Cups. I think this is the past. What the heck is this going on? Moving on from the past. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Okay. You know, 6 of Cups, 8 of Wands, to me, it's like, you know what? It's been fun. It's been a slice, but you are moving on. You're leaving something behind. I think it feels to me, Aquarius, that, you know, the 6 of Cups is fun and cheerful, cheap and cheerful. It's the past. It's reminiscing. It's sort of nostalgia. But I feel like you're looking for a bit more of a higher energy. You're looking for something a little more depth, it's like the fun in the games it's fun, but it's not lasting for you right now. And I think this is all about leaving this behind you. You're moving on into higher energy, ambitions, things that you want to move towards. And it feels that 8 of Wands is also very quick moving energy. So it almost feels like the quicker you can move forward, you know, there's better things ahead for you. We've got the 6 of Cups there, but you've got 9 and 10 of Cups waiting. You know, there's more enjoyment than what you may have been hanging around in. The Hermit with the 3 of Swords. Okay. Got some Virgo energy there. It's time to let go of something here, and that's the thing about 8 of Wands moving on. I'm getting this energy with the Hermit and the 8 of Wands. It's like communication falling on deaf ears. There's the 8 of Wands is very much a communicative card, but somebody here, Hermit, is doing his own thing. It's either you're being ignored or you're letting go of something, you're walking away from something. I feel like this isn't easy. You know, you're needing to do some reflection here. The Hermit is facing the 3 of Swords. You know, there is some reflection here that he's looking on and trying to sort of shine his light as to what is it that this, you know, where's the sun? See the sun in that heart? Somebody here is sort of reflecting on a painful situation, something that is, you know, broken up. It could be a connection. I feel like he's trying to shine the light on that and sort of find the lesson in it for him or her, doesn't matter. But I feel like the Hermit is gaining a sense of insight and looking at your path forward here, Aquarius. And I think you've learned a lot. I think you're choosing wiser ways of doing things. You're trying to shine. It's interesting. His light is shining on that broken heart. You know, there's a snake in there. It stings. Heartache or heartbreak or separation stings. You know, it hurts. There's venom attached to that. But you can heal. There's a sun that rises above all the clouds in that Three of Swords energy. There was warning signs there. There's a rattlesnake there, guys, in this picture, okay? There was warnings there. It's shaped in the figure 8. I'm getting a lot of energy off of this card. It's shaped in a figure 8. So there could have been repetitive cycles, repetitive heartbreak, going in and out of, you know, traumatic or some kind of bond that doesn't seem to want to release. But I feel like this is the time, Aquarius, where you're starting to step into more of a wise, what's really, really going to serve you. And right now there's a very much solitude energy in that card. He's doing a lot on his own. Shining light on his own broken heart. Or the other. Clarify the Hermit. This is your major. So let's see here. There's a time to reflect. There's a time to go within. This is, you know, what does that future hold for you? It stings. I feel that, you know, he was warned though. Rattlesnakes warn. They're not there to hurt us. Four of Cups. You know, I think you're just sort of at the point here, Aquarius, where you're like, this isn't really cutting it for you. Emotionally, you're getting very discouraged, disappointed. There's something here that you've been waiting for you know, this is an offer. It's that cup that comes out of the heavens. You've been waiting for this. You've been wanting that. You've been wanting that emotional offer. You've been waiting for that. But every time it shows up, it could be part of that infinity, that 8. It could be part of that repetitive heartbreak cycle or disappointing or something here that constantly pulls you apart. But I feel like you're just not engaging in this any longer. The Four of Cups, you're just saying, no, it's not really fulfilling you on an emotional level. If any, there's a lot of melancholy attached to that energy. The Hermit, the Four of Cups, the Three of Swords, that feels very melancholy in a way. You're going through that, or you're letting that all go. Some of you are embracing new hobbies. Some of you are there could be things from your childhood where you're like, something that you're saying, maybe I always wanted that. Maybe you always wanted, I don't know. I don't know why a bird is coming into mind here, but like a bird in a cage. Maybe some of you want a parrot or something. I don't know. There's like this thing about having a little bit of fun or a little bit of that. What was something that you did or that you wanted or that you really enjoyed as a child or or in a past part of your life? There could be some new hobbies coming in here. For some of you, this is very specific message. Some of you work with leather. In what I mean is, what I'm getting here is that some of you work with like leather bags or like leather pouches or leather sandals, or like you're stitching, like you're working with leather, like moccasin kind of energy. Sorry, I have an itchy nose. You know, it's like we're taking raw hide, raw suede, raw leather, and we're leather stitching it. Some of you have this hobby or have a connection to this. That's a very specific message, but I'm getting that. It's almost like you're making leather moccasin shoes or slippers or leather bags, leather patchwork, something like this. So some of you are embracing, okay, your hobbies, your passions, the things you want to grow. Maybe it's a YouTube channel. I know that's something I'm going to be putting a little bit more time, guys. My schedule is so crazy, and I really, really want to put much more into YouTube, but life has just been busy. But it's coming. I'm working on that. Okay, what else for Aquarius? January, what else? Why the Seven of Swords? The Two of Cups. Ugh, Aquarius. this heartbreak here, this letting go of, and your emotions not being fulfilled here, there's trust issues, okay? There's something here that somebody has, there is love here. There's Two of Cups, but it's attached to something that I don't love. The Seven of Swords, deceitful energy, jealousy, I don't know. It doesn't feel good. Two of Cups and Seven of Swords don't match. There's a sense here of distrustful, dishonesty, unclear. Why? What is this Seven of Swords? It's got a sneaky attachment to it. What is this, please? Tell me about the Seven of Swords. The Hierophant. There's a couple of messages I'm getting from that. I think some of you are learning lessons the hard way. I think some of you have been putting your faith into a connection here, and you're getting burnt over and over and over. You're putting, it's like a blind faith into a situation, and you could be kind of deceiving yourself. You could be deceiving yourself here. You're putting belief into a situation that maybe isn't exactly as it appears. You've got some Taurus energy. You got Taurus and Virgo are very strong. Tell me about this Two of Cups. What's this connection? What's this love? Because there's parting ways here, no doubt about it, with the Hermit, the Three of Swords, Four of Cups. I mean, there's something here. Why the Two of Cups? The Eight of Swords. You can't get this person out of your mind, though, Aquarius. I think you're wondering, how do I get out of this? There's like this, a level of commitment with that Hierophant. There's a level of love there that you really want to, keep this thing going in a way, but you're stressing yourself out, or you're wondering, like, you feel stuck. You feel trapped in very mentally stressful. It's like this, Aquarius. How you got yourself in is how you're going to get yourself out. It's not complicated. How you got yourself into this is how you're going to get yourself out. You go back to you commit. There's a thing here about committing to yourself. And there's a thing here about having faith in yourself, having faith that, love, Two of Cups with the Hierophant, as marriage energy, the Hierophant. Two of Cups, the Hierophant, like, love does not have to be so freaking hard here. It doesn't have to be so mentally distressing and deceitful and jealous, whatever this distrust. Who likes that? Nobody. And it doesn't have to be that. I think it's about having true faith within yourself and having faith that love is going to show up for you the way that you deserve it and the way that other person deserves it. Because you're almost, let me clarify, let me just see here. What is the healing advice for Aquarius in terms of connecting in a true essence of love? What do they need to know here? I think what do they need to understand and know in order to connect? The Six of Pentacles, beautiful. It's reciprocal. It shows up for you. It's somebody here who's willing to offer you what you need. You're willing to return the favor. You show up for them. They show up for you. This is a card of generosity. It's a card of reciprocity. It's a card of giving and receiving. Somebody here who has something and wants to offer you that. You don't have to ask. You don't need to ask for love. You don't need to beg for love. It'll show up for you because somebody here has a lot to give you. And vice versa. Why is there so much stress here with the Seven and the Eight of Swords? What is this stress for? Don't lose faith, Aquarius, because I think some of you are saying to that, I don't know, I feel like you're before we pull that one out, you know, I feel like some of you have lost faith in that Hierophant. You've tried conventional ways, you've tried unconventional ways, you've tried online dating, you've tried connecting with a friend of a friend of a friend. You've lost faith in this. And don't lose faith, because the Two of Cups is joined forces of love that are actually meant to be. And there's lessons here for you that maybe some of you are not learning. Some of these lessons, like I said, you're being burnt over and over. You're walking into a situation just praying and hoping that it's going to work out, and then you get burnt again, or you get stung again, or you get bit again. At that point, whose fault is it, or whose responsibility is it, right? If you keep poking at the dog and it starts biting you, that's not his fault. That's not the dog's fault. You're poking it, you're provoking it. Now it's going to attack you. It's going to bite you. How many times do we have to learn, right? So your healing advice, there you go. Generosity, letting it come to you. Somebody who's wanting to be there. Somebody who has something to give you. Why is this 7 and 8 of Swords here? What is the stress? Why is there so much distrust, stress, or that's way too many cards? Why is this? Because there is love, there is commitment, there is something there that keeps you bound or makes you, you know, it's almost like Aquarius, some of you are, it's kind of like, you may have lost faith in everybody else. So instead of trying to get to know a brand new person, you might as well you think that you're just going to work with the one that you're dealing with now. It feels like the easier option. Because then you have to start all over again getting to know somebody. And it's just like, if you lost trust or you lost faith, you're like, I don't even want to discover what this baggage or what the things are with that potential person of the new. This is easier because it's familiar to you and you know what you're dealing with. Why the 7 and 8? So what is the stress around? Why is this here? The 9 of Wands, because you don't want to give up here. You think that you're coming to an end of that. Some of you are putting yourselves through so much work. Like I said earlier, love and connection it does not have to be so hard. It doesn't have to be so much effort. I think the healthiest of relationships, it's work. We all know that it takes work, but it's work that pays off. It's work that actually constructs a relationship and it builds and it has some kind of reward for one another. And it's kind of like a high five, you know, thanks for doing the work with me. Thanks for doing that part of that house. Thanks for cleaning the house. Thanks for all the things that you're working at, where you're comrades, where you work together. The 9 of Wands is like somebody here is busting ass by themselves. You're thinking that your work is going to pay off. You may think that, not to give up. You don't want to give up on this situation. You feel like you're coming close to the finish line. You feel like you're coming close to some change. And it's like, do you really need to strain and stress this much? It's just confirming, Aquarius, like how much hell do you want to go through, or how much effort and strain do you want to go through? Okay. Love will come to in a natural way. It'll be there because the two of you want to. Not because you have to fight over it or conflict over it or beg, okay? 6 of Pentacles, there's people here who are begging or are in need of help, okay? Generosity is there for you, but it's because the person wants to, is generous, and has that. You don't need to beg. The Fool card at the bottom of the deck, the Hermit card. Why the Fool card? Queen of Wands, yeah. You got other things to do here, Aquarius. I think that it's kind of feeling like you're so at your wit's end with the Queen of Wands. There's a bit of a fiery anger energy there that you're just like, you're just moving on to the new beginnings for yourself. There is a new beginning, Aquarius, because the Hermit is already walking away. You've got strong Virgo, Taurus, Aries are the main major arcana sign, the major signs. The Star card, yeah, that's you, Aquarius. Queen of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Like let life show you that it's going to give you what you're deserving of and more. Let life show you that whoever, whatever opportunity, whatever job, whatever person, whatever relationship is meant to show up, that it's going to change your life for the better. It's going to bring in abundance, not strain, stress, exhaustion, and heavy load working here. So put a little bit of commitment to yourself with that. I think just focus on where you can create change for yourself. Let's see what, I'm going to do a different card. I'm going to do the well-being cards because these are about manifestation. The Esther Hicks for the new year. What is the message for Aquarius? Some of you, you know, there is that whole saying about fixing a broken heart before you welcome new in. Okay, there is something here about healing, fixing, correcting, you know, addressing the heart, and so that love can actually come in without having jaded energy or stuff like that. Clear, pure. These are fresh, these cards. They're kind of sticky. Let's see. There is an abundance of anything. There is an abundance of everything. Shortage is only a perception. What a nice, there's more here. Let me see what it says. You keep thinking there is a shortage of abundance, but shortage is only a perception. There is a newer ending stream of abundance. Sorry, I can't read today. There is a never ending stream of abundance. There is no shortage whatsoever. I love this, Aquarius, because that's the thing. And I was mentioning that where, you know, it's almost like you'll deal with what you're dealing with now versus the abundance on the outside that's waiting for you to discover, waiting for you to experience, to meet new people, to sort of embrace. So don't feel like you're in a place of lack. Because I think a lot of you are actually, not a lot of you, this message is going to pertain to whoever it relates to, but this Four of Cups is like, I think you're tired of taking lowball offers. I think you're tired, or you're bored, or you're discontent with what it is you're getting out of this. And so it's like, yeah, there is a lot of abundance. We have to remind ourselves that there's a ton of abundance in life, but we settle because we think, oh, there's no one else, nothing else. This is all there is, right? I recently read for a lady the other day, a private reading, and she was in her 50s, and she asked about love. And then when I gave her the energy that came through, which was like, you know, open your voice, open your heart, open, like communication and all that, she then shut it down really quick and said, well, there's a million of us women out there and nobody wants to date somebody in my predicament, in my age group, and this and that. And it was just like, just that lack mentality, or that shortage, like it's only meant for younger, you know, she was just feeling like lost in the competition instead of seeing her value, instead of seeing her worth. And I said, well, there's millions of men that also are looking for the same thing you're looking for. So the competition can go both ways. Like, it's not about competition. It's about finding a quality match and showing up with your open heart versus blocking and shutting down the opportunity. So some people don't even want to hear that there's the possibility or the opportunity of meeting new people. They just shut it down. They feel like there's nothing left. Who wants me at this age, this, that, and the other, right? So Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. Happy New Year's, guys. I want to wish you an awesome day. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your comments, all of your contributions and support to my channel. I really appreciate it. I'm going to be making some more videos, so I will send those out for all of you in the near future. Happy New Year's. I'll see you soon, guys. Take care.